Well, good afternoon, everybody. Doug Jenkins with the Findlay-Hancock County Chamber of Commerce. We are live from our latest ribbon cutting, sort of. It was actually about a week ago when we had the ribbon cutting for the annual Summer Reads program here at the Findlay-Hancock County Public Library. We had some equipment issues, whatever, but we wanted to make sure that we got back here because this is a great annual program. Brittany here to tell us all about it. Let's talk about Summer Reads and what you have in store this year.
Yeah, so we kicked off last week, so we're already a week into the program, but we're just getting kids in here, getting them excited to read all summer. It's really important to keep those kids engaged throughout the summer so that we beat that summer slide. We don't lose those skills that we developed over the school year and get that connection from one school to the next year. We fill in that gap in between here at the library.
Really important 2.5 months, 3 months for kids when it comes to development.
It's amazing how much progress can be lost over the summer. It's one of those things that you don't necessarily think about. You know, we think like, oh, we've got those skills, but kids really need to stay engaged to stay sharp. Otherwise, they do backslide a little bit. And then you're not starting the next school year off as far along as you left the previous one. So keeping up with that education and learning is really important over the summer.
Well, what's fun about the Summer Read program is, well, I said it, it's fun. It's not just come get a book, read a book, although there is that element to it, but there's a lot going on.
Yeah, so much more than reading. Reading is obviously a huge component, and that's our goal, is to get everyone excited to keep reading over the summer. But we do that in a lot of fun and creative ways. We always kind of like to kind of, not that we're tricking, but you find those ways to get creative and not make, sometimes the kids don't always realize how much they're learning while they're here. So we do a lot of programs and activities, and then we have the Summer Read program where it's set up where you can read to get prizes, but you can also do activities. You can go outside and do something. You can read under a tree and get points for the program. We try to do it in a lot of different ways so that kids who are really strong readers can succeed in the program, but also kids that are struggling readers can have just as much fun and have that great experience.
Today would be a great reading under a tree day.
We've had beautiful weather.
Right? So obviously kids a big focal point of this, but if I remember right, adults get involved in this as well.
It's an all ages program. We say birth through 99, everybody can participate.
But not you 100-year-olds.
You know.
No, actually you can.
I mean, you can. Yeah. I just got to pick a number.
That was arbitrary.
But it's for all ages. If you are a baby and being read to, you can still participate in the program. If you are an adult with no kids left at home, you can still participate. We have fun activities and we have prizes for everyone.
All right. So last week I was had family in town and was unable to be at the ribbon cutting, but I was told that Bob Ross made an appearance. I don't know if that had anything to do with Summer Read or not, but I figured I would ask.
You know, our theme this year is art. Our slogan is Color Our World.
Okay.
So we did have someone dress up as Bob Ross. So yeah, we're really embracing all of the creative arts this summer. So there's a really strong connection between the arts and reading. So it's a theme that goes hand in hand together.
What are some of the events that kind of tie that together over the summer?
So we've already done some great stuff with, like, we did a story time on painting. We had a makerspace on watercolors. We have a couple different paint programs coming up here at the library. Just yesterday, the Community Foundation sponsored our symphony story time. Live Symphony was here. So a lot of different art interpretation. We have a harp player coming for the adults tomorrow evening, I believe. So yeah, it's a lot of different, like, hands-on art, musical arts. We did a ballet class for preschoolers over the weekend. We are really finding all the different ways to all those different performance art, but also physical arts.
So if you're thinking that the library is just books, you need to get up to date on that. There's apparently ballet going on.
We've got all kinds of stuff going on. A little bit of something for everyone.
It sounds like a great time. This is something that adults want to get into. Parents want to get their kids involved in it. If they want to learn more about upcoming events or just how to be a part of the program, what's the best way to do that?
So we have our Facebook page. We also have the library website, findlaylibrary.org. And those are great places to keep up with all of our stuff. We have our newsletter that if you come into the library, you can get signed up for. All the events will come straight to your email once a week. Try to keep everybody informed about all the fun stuff we have going on, because we've got a lot going on.
Absolutely. Make sure you keep up with it. Make sure you're reading over the summer. I got a book I need to pick back up. So I started reading it like 3 months ago and then put it down, and now I got to get back into it.
Hopefully you remember what was going on.
I did. It's about the Red Scare. There's a lot going on.
Oh, that's
yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there. But make sure you check in all things Findlay-Hancock County Public Library. Thanks so much for having us out today.
Thank you for coming.
And you can see us next time at our next ribbon cutting tomorrow night. And I think we have 2 more this week. So make sure you're following us across our social media channels and at Findlay-Hancock-Chamber.com. It's been a long day. I forgot our website. We got back on track,
Absolutely.
though. Have a great afternoon, everybody.